I know some of y'all niggas ain't expect this. I'm rubbing my hands like Birdman, nigga. Yeah. I rub my hands like Birdman. Ooh, boy, do it feel good to be back. Oh my goodness, we gotta do it for the one time. What's good with y'all niggas, man? Back for another motherfucking banger. I know y'all niggas. I know a good amount of y'all niggas been waiting, bro. I've been getting messages. I've been getting Discord DMs. I've been getting it all. Some of y'all niggas been saying, yo, you playing 2K this year? Yo, what are you doing this year, bro? Let me know. Let me get your build. Bro, if I could show y'all niggas right now, I would, but this ain't even for that, bro. A lot of y'all niggas been waiting for me to return, so I'm here to tell you, I'm back. I'm back and I'm better than ever, nigga. As you can see by the clips on the screen, your boy been moving so crazy. I'm finna show y'all the build in this video. Before I get into the video, you know I gotta say it, bro. If you do enjoy the content, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new. You on the way to that 10K, man, and we gon' hit it. There's no ifs and buts about it. Make sure you join that Discord in the description too below. That's where I drop all my builds, my updated jump shots, the SIGs. And that's where y'all niggas can run me, man. I'm gonna need people to run with, you know what I'm saying? Some of my niggas don't be on sometimes. And I'm gonna need niggas to run with. Without further ado, we finna hop into this video. Now, I got a question. I know I said for to hop into this video, but I got a question for y'all boys. Actually, I got two questions. The first question is, let me know what y'all boys made this year. I've been seeing a lot of different builds. My build is a little bit different from all the other guards, and you gonna see in a second, it's not the same build that all the other guards got. And you probably gonna look at this shit like, damn, what? I ain't gonna speak too much about it. You gonna see in a second. But my second question is, would y'all boys want to see me stream? And if so, how often? You know what I'm saying? Because I be playing damn near every day, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This 2K kind of fun. It's a little ass. I ain't gonna lie. This shit a little ass, but it's arcadey at the same time. And you gotta find that perfect balance somewhere. People been screaming for arcadey 2K for a minute. Niggas been saying there's too much defense going on. So Ronnie and Mike went. Y'all went crazy. Y'all gave niggas what they wanted. They want a real offensive heavy. They ain't want no more RNG shooting. Now everybody can green it. Now niggas complaining. Me, I ain't gonna complain. I'm having fun with this shit. Especially as a guard who love the 300. This is where I thrive. This is my environment. Half court greens, straight greens from anywhere. This is why I thrive, bro. So without further ado, I ain't finna waste no more y'all time. We finna get straight into this video. I'ma cut back into the video once I'm in my court. And I'm gonna show y'all the build, and then after that, I'm gonna show y'all how to make the build. Alright, so as you can see, I just walked into my court, ordered into my player, and my build name is Speedy Offensive Engine. Now, let me know if y'all seen that name before. Me personally, I haven't seen it yet. And as you can see, my crew been going crazy. Shout out to Myrtle Gang, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Myrtles. But I'm finna hop shit into the shit. I'm finna show y'all the build. Now, as you can see, I'm 6'2", 165 with a 6'4" wingspan. Now, if I could make this build over, I probably would change it just a tiny bit, but this build is still my favorite build in the game. Now, here are the attributes to this build. Now, I know y'all saying, bro, what a defense, calm down, my nigga. Hold up. Me personally, in my opinion, as a small guard, regardless, you're gonna get shot over when you play a taller lock, a taller power forward, just anybody taller in general. You're going to get shot over. And if you don't notice, there are no plucks in this game. It's kind of hard to get blitz steals. The only steals I really see people getting are bump steals, when you fuck up a move and like you dribble off somebody's leg and they run into the ball and it kind of just rolls off and they pick it up. Those are the type of steals I see. I personally don't see a lot of on-ball plucks, a lot of locks getting blitzes. But the other, I guess passing lanes are good though. Like if you want to upgrade your steal, passing lanes are good, but I'm not here to play lanes, man. Like I'm here to get buckets. So as you can see, 95 3-pointer, but cap breaker boosts up to a 96. Now, if you don't know, 96-3 is for half limitless. I'm gonna show you the badges right now, and then we're gonna go back into the build. Half deadeye, half limitless, half set shot. I have a lot of half shooting badges. Once I get another cap breaker, I'm gonna upgrade my 3 to 97, and I'll have mini marksman on Hall of Fame. Now, I probably won't get any legend badges, but that's okay. I don't need legend badges to shoot on this bitch, bro. I have another idea what I'm gonna do with this build, and it's gonna be crazy glitchy, bro. And it has to do with my dunk. This build can dunk like crazy, even at 6'2". I know y'all been seeing the contacts this year. The stick meter is I got a stick meter is way bigger than what it used to be, bro. I don't know why they changed it, but it's way bigger now. So contact dunking, driving to the paint is a little bit more lenient when you have a smaller guard. So that's why I went with a 90 driving dunk. Now, hold on, my bad. Now the 94, but I got a question. Let me know for this build, what would y'all have done differently? I'm not perfect. I know I probably could have did something different with this build. Maybe drop the pass like a little bit. Maybe drop the driving dunk, drop whatever the case may be. I probably could have did something different. This is just what I personally think is best for guards who kind of have a similar play style to me. You know, you like to play make, but you also let a 3 hunt. You like to drive a little bit. You kind of like to do a little bit of everything. So this is my personal preference of what I thought the best build was gonna be at the beginning of the game. And if I show y'all my stats real quick, I'll show you my city stats real quick. I pretty much don't lose. Don't look at my theater record, bro. I played theater 2s. I'm not playing that shit no more, bro. It's nothing but 6'8 guards and 7'4 centers in that shit. I'm not playing that shit no more. But my 3v3 little shit, them 8 L's, some of them L's ain't even me, I ain't gonna lie. But you see, I've been going crazy in this shit. If I could share my shooting percentage, bro, I'll show the crew, as you see, my nigga Lil Gliz. My nigga Lil Gliz going crazy, bro. 12,000 points. He going so crazy right now, but I'm all the way down here. I'll show y'all my shit real quick. 63% from 3 in the park with a 92 win percentage. 101 percentage in the reg with a 57 3-point percentage. It should be a little bit higher, but I've been playing comp games recently. I actually have a comp rec game. I have a few of them. Let me know if y'all want to see those. It's actually good games. It's not like bullshit games where flooding them niggas. It's good, really good games. And most of the time when I run into comp is mostly at night. But damn, I got cold spots. Oh man, I didn't even know this, bro. But I got all my high zones around the 3-point line. I gotta fix that mid range because I shoot a lot of pull up mids right there. But that's everything. That's the 6. You want to look at them real quick, but I'm gonna probably show that in a different video. Those are just my 6 right now. I'm gonna probably change them bitches, but yeah, bro, that's the build. I'm gonna show y'all how to make it in a second, but I'm gonna show y'all the attributes one more time. Once again, the question I got for y'all is, what would y'all have done differently about this build? Would y'all have made it taller? Would y'all have upgraded the 3-point a little more? I see a lot of guards going with a little bit more perimeter defense and lowering the pass tag. I have a really high pass tag. My pass tag is probably higher than like 80-85% of the guard builds that y'all have probably seen, and I'm okay with that. One more cap breaker and I'll have silver bailout. Me, in my opinion, I don't feel like bronze bailout is good enough. I still be fumbling the ball and shit, like, but I like to fade a lot, especially with the stick. Stick fading is OP. I'm gonna show you that in a different video, but stick fading is OP. If you go back and look at the clips at the beginning of this video, I shoot a lot of fades with the stick. So if the shot is not there and it looks kind of 50-50, I want to be able to bail out, and bronze bailout is just not good enough for me. So I'm glad I went with a 90 pass tag, and one more cap breaker will give me silver bailout. So this is pretty much the build. I'm gonna show y'all niggas the builder in a second. We're gonna hop into that, and I don't got no cap breakers. Right here are the cap breakers if you want to see it. I got one more 3-pointer. I probably should have made my arms a little bit shorter so I can get a little bit higher 3 after the cap breakers, but that's all good. I ain't tripping. I only need that high of a 3. I still be greening everything damn near, especially when I get badge. I damn near green everything. So ball handler goes a lot higher. Main shit, driving don't get that much higher, but that's cool. So I'm finna hop into the builder, and I'm gonna show y'all how to make this build. As you can see, we at the builder right now. We going right-handed. I don't know why I decided to go right-handed this year. I'm gonna be honest. I'm always left-handed, but I kind of just felt like switching it up. But you can always switch your handers from your vitals. Preferred jersey number 8. Shout out to Code, RP Code. So first things first, we going point guard. Now let me know if y'all want me to show y'all like other builds, like locks, shooting guards, and stuff like that. I see a lot of shooting guards making 6'8" shooting guard builds, so I might have a glitchy shooting guard build for y'all. But point guard. Now if you don't know, I'm finna put y'all on 6'4". You get the least amount of attributes, but you don't wanna go higher than 6'4", because then you won't get the dribble moves and shit. So that if you wanna go taller point guard, go 6'4", but you won't get as many attribute points as you will for like 6'2" or 6'1" guards. I believe 6'1" guards get the most, and then 6'2" guards get the second most, and then 6'4" gets the least. So me, I went 6'2". I didn't want to go 6'1" because I feel like that's a little too short, but I went 6'2". So we gonna go 165. Now this build, I'm finna show y'all the way I made it. I would probably change one thing about this build, and I would probably drop the wingspan to 6'3". Only because if you want your 3-pointer to go higher after the cap breakers, then it will make sense. So I'm gonna just go 6'3", just so y'all don't like fuck up the build the way I kind of did it. That's what I would do. But you don't get a higher driving dunk. So it's kind of like pick your poison. Like, do you want the dunk or do you want the 3-pointer? Me personally, I already get enough contact, so I will go 6'3" wingspan. But if you want to balance the things, you can go 6'4" wingspan and kind of get a 90 dunk, 97.3. But if I were y'all and I was making this build, I would go 6'3" wingspan. So we're gonna go 6'3" for that sake. Now, first things first, we'll get the 3 to a 95. I believe I have a 95 3-pointer, then a cap breaker. Yeah, I got 95 3, and then I have 85 mid. So this free throw, you can kind of play with it a little bit. If you don't play Pro-Am, you don't gotta upgrade it. But me, I play Pro-Am, so I want to upgrade it to like an 89 or a 90. Now, the ball handle, I went with 94. Now, if you want to bring up the badges and stuff, all you have to do is press triangle, so you can see like what you're getting while you're upgrading the attribute. Now, I went 94, obviously, for the half handles for days. I feel like you kind of need it this year, especially with how fast you lose stamina. Speed with ball, I went 91 for half lightning launch. You want to be able to speed boost as fast as you can, because that's the main thing about being a small guard. Is you're quicker, you can shoot a little deeper, so why not get half lightning launch? Now we're gonna go ahead and get the drive and dunk out the way. I personally will max it out 89. Now you won't get 90, but you'll still get the contact dunk that you have. So you, in order to get the contacts, you have to have 78 vert with the 89 dunk. Now the vitals are good, all that is good. Pass ac, now this is optional. A lot of guards are going lower pass ac, but they're upgrading their defense. They're going to upgrade their steal, their perimeter, so they don't get shot over. Me, bro, if you play against me and the motherfuckers I play with, you're going to get shot over regardless. I don't give a fuck what your perimeter is. I don't give a fuck if you 6'2", 6'1", with a 90 perimeter, 90 steal. You going to get shot over. And I'm trying to tell you now, you don't have to listen to me, but the more games you play, you're going to realize no matter your perimeter, you're going to get shot over if you're a little guard. That's why I didn't do it. Now, if you want to do what I did, upgrade your free throw a little bit, upgrade your pass act to a 90. Boom. As you see, 91, you'll get silver bailout. That's what I was telling y'all back when I was or y'all can do it now since you don't have a 90 or a 90 dunk. You'll get silver bailout now, and that way you can use your cap breakers on the higher 3-pointer. You don't got to worry about putting a cap breaker on pass act and shit. You can just keep upgrading your 3-pointer. You can max out your free throw, put a little bit of standing dunk, and boom. This should be speedy offensive engine. Speedy offensive engine. There you go. This is the build I made. Strengths, ice and veins from deep. Obviously, you can shoot from anywhere and handle like a magician's wand. Sees the whole court like an x-ray with a very, very, very high pass hack, and rarely gets caught from behind because you have a high ass speed. Now, this is the build I made. Now, I'm going to show you a different variation of this build that you can be. Now, this is probably what everybody else is doing. They're lowering their pass hack, probably lowering their 3. If you don't want a high ass dunk, you can go 87 dunk because this is what you need for context. I just went 90 because I feel like if you go 90, the green window will be a little bit bigger. It'll give you a little bit more room for error. So that's how I went with it. But you can go higher perimeter, of course. But like, you won't really get much though. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people are going 86 speed with ball, and they'll lower their speed to about that, boom, and then they'll go something like this. Param, upgraded steel, something like, they'll do something like this. Boom. Let me put that up a little bit. Bang, bang, bada bang, boom, boom, bang. This is what some people are doing right here. As you can see, this build is a little bit more balanced. You know what I'm saying? Got a little bit of perimeter, a little bit of steel. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I might make a variation of a build that has a little bit of defense, but me personally, you're gonna move a little bit slower. A drop and dunk is a little bit lower, but you still get contact, so it's not that bad, but it's not as high as my build. And the main thing in my opinion is you're not as fast. You're not as fast. You won't be as explosive when you're doing your moves, your speed boost, and that's a very big thing in this game, bro. So you can make this type of build. Let me see what the build name is. ISO Savant. I've seen this name before from the people in my crew, and playing motherfuckers in park. This build is not bad. If you like a build with a little bit of defense, a little more balance, you don't really give a fuck about pass ag. This build is not bad. I ain't gonna lie. It's a straight build. I ain't gonna say it's an ass build. I wouldn't say it's better than my build. I'm not saying that. Fuck that. I was gonna say it might be better than my build. Fuck no. This shit is not better than my build. But, you know what I'm saying? If you're a believer in defense, you don't really give a fuck about pass ag or whatever the case may be. You don't care about bailout. In my opinion, I really care about bailout. Once you shoot fades and you're trying to bail out, you'll realize that it's really easy for that bitch to float out of bounds, for it to be a turnover. You're gonna realize that, bro. So, in my opinion, I went bailout, but if you don't want bailout and shit, you can take away all that shit. You can take away the drive and dunk a little bit lower, and you can put your perimeter up. Now, your three-pointer is a 95. I see people going 94 3 and shit. I don't know about that. You could if you wanted to get a little bit more defense, because you'll still get goal limitless if you go 94. You could probably go 93, yeah. So if you go 93, you could probably get a little bit more steel. Something like this, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just fucking with the building now. Bang, you go 94 3, get a higher steel like that, something like that. This might be a little bit more balanced, you know what I'm saying? You can play lanes probably a little bit better. You won't get no plugs. Just because you have 90 more steel, that don't mean you won't get plugs. I've probably seen a combination of 2 plugs out of all the games I played, and I played a pretty decent amount of games. I'm like 60%, maybe 70% the starter one. I played a solid amount of games. I've only seen about 2 plugs, and I'm always playing blocks. So just because you have a high steel, that don't mean you're gonna get plugs. For now, you know, Mike Wayne and Ronnie 2K, they always bound to change something because they listen to the community way too much. This game is, in my opinion, the game is fine right now. They probably gotta tweak a few things, maybe here and there, but you know how they get, bro. If they touch one thing, it's gonna look fucking crazy, bro. It's gonna completely change the game aspect. So if I was them, I'd just leave this shit alone for a little bit, just let niggas route, let niggas figure it out. But that's pretty much the builds. I'm gonna cut back into this shit when I'm back on my mod player, but let me know how y'all feel about the builds I made. If you think they ass, if you think they solid. In my opinion, I don't really give a fuck if you think they ass. I will bust your ass if I played you. That's just me. But I feel you if you think they ass though. I feel you. But my build is like that. The first build I showed y'all, that's the best build in my opinion. Especially if you're an offensive heavy guard, you play with good defenders like me. I put a lot of motherfuckers that like to rotate, play defense for me. You know what I'm saying? If I give up a cut, you stepping back and you playing the cut for me. I play out of prime. So I'm in team situations. I don't need to play one-on-one defense too much. Now, if you play a lot of 2s, 3s, then maybe you might want to make a build like this, because maybe you might want to play a little bit of more perimeter defense. Who knows? But like I said, I'm finna cut back until when I'm back at the mod court. One more time to show y'all my build and shit. You know what I'm saying? But alright, so I'm back in the mod court. As you can see, oh, I ain't mean to show y'all that. Ooh, early first shot. But yeah, bro, let me know what y'all think about the builds. If y'all think, what would y'all do about them? If y'all would change them in any way, shape, or form. I got a dribble tutorial coming for y'all soon if y'all want to see any moves, but I showed y'all the SIGs in a little bit. If you missed the SIGs, I showed them, bro. You got to go back and watch the vid, you know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much it for the vid. Like I said, if you do enjoy the content, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I will be dropping more bangers. Pro-Am coming very, very, very soon. Once all my niggas get their builds finished and shit. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. Like I said, make sure you join the Discord. The link will be in the description below. That's where I post all the updates at. That's where you see all the videos come out at. That's where everybody chatting at. That's why I look for motherfuckers to play with that. yeah, that's pretty much it. If you need help with anything, make sure you DM me on Twitter at Hoodie Dre. I ain't really got shit else for y'all, bro.